The skateboard is often described as a toy or a vehicle, but neither label fully explains its persistence. It does not efficiently move people from one place to another, and it offers no inherent safety or comfort. And yet, it has shaped entire cultures, cities, and ways of moving through space. Its design explains why. Before skateboards, movement was segmented. Roads were for cars. Sidewalks were for walking. Recreational movement happened in designated places: parks, rinks, fields. Each space had rules, equipment, and expectations. The skateboard quietly ignored those boundaries. It did not demand a special surface. It adapted to what already existed. Pavement, curbs, stairs, rails, features designed for utility became opportunities for motion. The problem it addressed was not speed, it was agency. The skateboard allowed individuals, often young ones, to reinterpret the built environment without permission. That reinterpretation required a tool that was simple, portable, and responsive to the body. The board's flat shape is essential. It provides a neutral platform. There is no seat, no enclosure, no preferred stance. Riders find their balance rather than being placed into it. This neutrality invites experimentation. The trucks beneath the board are the most important design feature. They pivot under load, allowing the board to turn by leaning. This means steering is inseparable from balance. Direction comes from weight shift, not mechanical input. This creates a feedback loop. Lean too far, and the board turns sharply, or slips. Lean too little, and it resists. The rider learns through sensation, not instruction. Wheel size and hardness reinforce this learning. Small wheels accelerate quickly but transmit texture. Hard wheels slide and grip unpredictably depending on surface. The board never fully insulates the rider from the ground. That lack of insulation is deliberate. Comfort would reduce awareness. Awareness is the point. The skateboard does not make movement easy. It makes it legible. Every vibration, slope, and seam is felt. The rider reads the environment through their feet. Over time, surfaces become familiar. The city becomes mapped through sensation. This is a different relationship with space. Instead of moving through the environment, the skateboarder negotiates with it. Obstacles are not avoided, they are approached. The board does not stop you from falling. It makes falling part of learning. This acceptance of failure is built into the design. There are no breaks because stopping is learned, not enforced. Dragging a foot, carving uphill, stepping off, all require judgment. The rider is always responsible. That responsibility shapes behavior. Skateboards do not tolerate inattention. You cannot coast passively. You must stay present. This presence is rewarding because the board responds immediately. The realization often comes when stepping off. Walking feels dull. The ground feels silent. You notice how much information the skateboard was providing. That is the aha moment. The skateboard is not a tool for movement. It is a tool for engagement. Invisible design often succeeds by creating conditions where learning is unavoidable. The skateboard does not guide. It reacts. It does not correct. It responds. Its simplicity is what allows complexity to emerge. Over time, tricks develop, styles form, communities gather. None of this is built into the object. It emerges from interaction between a simple design and human curiosity. That is why the skateboard's form has remained stable for decades. Any added safety would dull feedback. Any added control would reduce expression. The design persists because it balances freedom with consequence. The skateboard gives permission to move differently, but it never guarantees success. And because it does this quietly, through physics rather than rules, it remains one of the most honest objects humans have designed.